Hello, this is Jamie Maggart. Welcome to Jamie's Craft Table. Today I'm going to show you how I made this card. I don't know if you can see the embossing on the leaf there. There you go. Alright, I'm using Loyal Leaves. I'm going to use this stamp, and instead of the thank you, I'm going to use this one. I have a piece of Whisper White, which is 2.5 by 3 inches. I have a piece of Forever Gold Specialty Designer Series paper. I have a piece of Whisper White, which is 4 by 5 1/4. A piece of black, which is 4 1/4 by 11, scored and folded at 5 1/2. And then I'm going to be using Versamark, Memento, and gold embossing powder. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is cut this in half. I'm going to go right here where these two leaves, I'm going to go from one to the other. Like that. Okay, put those aside. I'm going to bring in my embossing buddy, anti-static tool, and I'm going to use Versamark ink, and I'm going to stamp this leaf right in the middle of this card. Okay, I'm going to bring in the gold embossing powder. Away real fast. Just don't make a mess, or too big of a mess. Oh, I almost dumped it, didn't I? Oh well. Alright, then I'm going to bring in my heat tool. Just a little bit so you can actually watch this. Okay, so I'm going to melt this powder and get it hot. There it goes. Thing. There you go. It looks like one of those leaves, those skeleton leaves that you get that are dipped in the liquid gold. Okay. Now I'm going to bring my memento in, my sentiment. And I've cut the missing U into 2 pieces because I'm going to do the missing up here at the top. And the U down here at the bottom. Awesome. Okay. Set that aside for a second. Let's bring in the centerpiece. And the memento ink. ink that up with the memento. I'm just gonna stamp a few across the edge here, like that. Okay. Let's go ahead and add this to the inside of our card. I'm going to use my snail because I want to use it up. I don't want it to just sit there because I got new seal. Add this to the inside of our card. It's a 1/4 inch smaller than that space, so there'll be 1/8 of an inch all the way around. Alright. I'm going to bring in this piece and these. I'm going to put one on this corner like that, and one on this corner like this. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the back of this, on both of those corners. Let's do one first. I'm going to do it a little bit. I'm going to hide those dots this time. The last time I left the dots showing, but I don't know if I want it quite as crooked this time, so I'm going to cover those dots up. Like that. Let's bring in the front of our card. And I can almost get it on there straight. Let's put some adhesive on the back of this. Oops, upside down. That'll go on there, a little cattywampus. Alright, then I'm going to bring in these gilded gems. I'll put one large one down here. One of the small ones next to it. And one of the medium ones up here. There we go. There's our card. Whoops, I forgot to zoom back out. Let me zoom back out. I do that all the time. I don't zoom very often. There you go. There's a card we just made. Here's the one I did previously. Well, thank you for joining me at Jamie's Craft Table. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope you can find a little bit of time to play with some stamps, ink, and paper.